What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about the Jimmy Butler trade from the Minnesota Timberwolves to the Philadelphia 76ers. Jimmy Butler, along with backup center Justin Patton, was traded from the Minnesota Timberwolves in exchange for Dario Saric, Robert Covington, and a 2022 second round pick. Jimmy Butler, he really wanted out of Minnesota for a while now, and this is a very controversial issue when a player wants out of a given situation. You know, it felt like it was the time for Jimmy Butler to go. It seemed like every day he came out with a quote kind of expressing his frustration and how he wants to play in a different environment. For the 76ers, I think this is a great trade, a great pickup. Jimmy Butler, we know to be a player who can isolate, post up in the paint, and really elevate over opponents. One of the biggest strengths that he has is his defense, and he will be able to be that tough defender who's going to take on those very difficult defensive assignments for the Sixers. You also get that return of defensive efficiency because you're losing Robert Covington, who is honestly one of the best defenders in the league at the moment, but you're getting Jimmy Butler back in return, so I think he's going to be a good fit, to be honest, because these are, you know, some hardworking guys in JJ Redick, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid, and they just want to win. They want to bring a championship to Philadelphia. I like the fit, honestly. We've seen Jimmy Butler kind of have issues with younger players in his former situation with the Timberwolves, but now he's in a new environment with the Philadelphia 76ers. He's going to a team that works really hard, prides itself on defense, and that's what Jimmy Butler wants out of his teammates. I think they have a real shot at reaching the championship this year, so I think it's definitely a win for the Sixers. They gained a superstar. The good thing is they're going to have good defense. They're going to have really strong defense. Simmons has been coming on recently in terms of defensive efficiency, and Embiid prides himself on defense, loves defending players in the paint and getting blocks. But with this trade, I think it's going to be very difficult for any team to score on the Sixers, and it's going to take a lot of burden off of Joel Embiid. It's going to allow everyone to thrive, and I have really high expectations for the Sixers. But for the Timberwolves, in my opinion, they really didn't get a lot back for what they traded for. You got two relatively inconsistent players, one with elite defense, but this will open up the floor for Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, and Derrick Rose to operate. It's going to be less toxic. They're going to have a better mindset going into games with Jimmy Butler not there. Trust the process. It's working finally. They have 3 for sure all-stars in this league, so we'll see how the Sixers do this year with the latest addition of two-way player Jimmy Butler.